Hello everybody and welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be doing a custom showcase on my custom realistic Thomas. I don't really know what to call it. It's a mix of realism and the railway series, but there's not really much to talk about right now, so let's just get into how I made this thing. So the body is from an old damaged Hornby Thomas. It had lost its buffer, so I had to just make some new ones out of clay, and I ended up spray painting it a light blue. The chassis I used is from an old Ginty, and here is the chassis being tested. Is the motor dead? Nope, I just had it very slow speed. Okay. It's working. It works. You are weird. At the beginning, the chassis did not run well at all. I don't know why. So I just continued on painting the main body. I ended up painting all the black parts I needed black, then I painted the sides red and the running board black. Then I began adding the lining to the main body. I ended up changing the running board color to grey because it was my model. Then I ended up just gluing a ladder to the back because I thought it looked nice. Then later, with a marker, I ended up just writing the number 1 on. And that's how the model was for a really long time, actually. I don't know how this happened, but for some reason the chassis just began working just fine. Either it was just the world saying I completed the model and that it was done, or it was just a happy accident. Anyway, the original Hornby chassis, I just painted it up, no side rods. But then I made the worst mistake and I began trying to weather the model. It looked awful, so I decided to just repaint the model. But this time, I decided to add a few extra details. For example, I added this vacuum pipe. I don't know if it is a vacuum pipe. And I also ended up adding a separately applied whistle instead of a painting one. And that's basically where the model is today. I ended up adding the Westinghouse air brakes. At least I think that's what it is. And there are still a couple mistakes on this model. For example, on the back of the cab, there's still some remnants of the original paint from the old model. And also, this pipe on the boiler that I added just using clay, never use clay, as that can easily chip, and you can see the original clay there. Anyway, I ended up adding the Bachmann face to the model as I thought it just fit the railway series style a little bit better than the normal Hornby one. I am really happy with this model. It was probably one of my first custom models I made, and I gotta say, for a first try, I think I did pretty good. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing and leave a like. And yeah, hope you enjoyed.